Check the feed, see if something pop up.
Shalom, shalom.
Hey, shalom, shalom. Let's see here. It should pop up. Yeah, there it is.
Uh, hey, shalom. It's your brothers, the Great Millstone Charlotte, coming with another Friday Night Live lesson through the Spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Shai. First and foremost, we want to start by giving all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakah, Kadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles who rule well and teach well, and peace and blessings to the hopeful elect pushing this word with all truth, righteousness, and sincerity. Shalom, shalom.
Shalom, shalom. And another Friday night lesson, right? Friday night live, right through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Shai, right? And you see the title, it says, "We are going to be hated for this truth." You see that? So, you brothers that are out there teaching this word, you brothers that believe, through the spirit, power of Yahweh Bashim Shai, all right, you are going to be hated for this truth, man. You see that? Because you're not of this world. You see, if scripture tell you, as a matter of fact, somebody can hold that on deck. If you were of the world, right, the world would love its own. You see, and we are totally against, right, this world, because this world promotes nothing but what? Pure wickedness. You see, we promote Yahweh by Hashem and Yahweh Shai, and the rest of the world doesn't promote that. Right. So get ready, right, to be persecuted, right, falsely accused, right. We are going to be hated for this truth. Okay. And
I got it right here for you, Debar.
yes, sir.
This is the book of John, chapter 15 and verse 18. And this is red letter, Yahweh Shai HaMashiach, the one that the word that calls Jesus Christ speaking. He says, if the world hates you, you know that it hated me before it hated you.
That's right. And amen. Yahweh, the world hated Yahweh Shai. You see, that's why he was what? Crucified, man. You see? You got it, brother.
Verse 19, the point. If you were of the world would love his own.
Mm-hmm.
But because you are not of the world, but I have chosen you out of the world, therefore the world hateth you.
That's right. You see that? And amen. Yahweh Razah, we're those men that were chosen out of the world, man. You see that? Because we probably was with Yahweh Shai in the very beginning. You see, that's why most people can't understand the scriptures, right? Can't understand what the hell we're about, right? Because again, we're not of this world. We don't promote, right? Fake white man Christmas, right? These damn bug out customs. Halloween is a big one that's coming up. Thanksgiving. We don't promote violence or none of that, man. The thought life and you guys, dreadlocks and you bug outs, right? We don't promote none of that, man. Right. So, the world is gonna hate us, man. You see? Any brother want to make a point?
Just a
God,
little bit more here.
yeah,
Okay,
you can
come.
keep reading down on that. Yeah.
Verse 20.
Mm-hmm.
Remember the word that I said unto you, the servant is not greater than his Lord.
Mm-hmm.
If they have persecuted me, they will also persecute you.
That's right. So just like how they persecuted Yahweh Shai, right, they're gonna persecute us also. You see that? And the only thing we're doing is reproving and rebuking this place and also condemning this place. You see? You got it, bro.
If they have kept my saying, they will keep yours also.
Mm-hmm.
But all these things will they do unto you for my name's sake.
That's right. You know, and we call and worship on the names of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. You see, and the rest of the world doesn't call on those names. So this is one of the reasons why they're gonna persecute us. You see?
Mhm. Because they know not him that sent me.
I mean, that's very self-explanatory right there, man. Right? The world doesn't know, Yahweh, why Yahweh Shai, right? They still think that he's some bug out white man entity, right, with blonde hair and blue eyes, man. So our people, they don't know the Lord. Even these people that go to church and all of that, right? They're gonna persecute us too. You already hear them talk about some we in a cult and all of that. You see that? But hey, man, right? They're gonna these people out here get ready to persecute us, man. You see? Let me see here. I got a quick precept, or if I may, all right. This is the book of Amos, chapter 5, verse 10. It reads, "They hate him that rebuke in the gate." You see that? So they hate us, man, right? Because we rebuke them. We rebuke the shit out of people. We tell Esau about his judgment, how this devil here is going into captivity, right? And we're constantly reproving and rebuking our people, man. But our people, they don't want to be reproved and rebuked. You see that? So again, they hate us. And they abhor him that speak uprightly. You see that? And they, man, we're speaking uprightly, man, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Right? So, going back to the title of the lesson, we are going to be hated, but it's truth, man. Right? And it's okay. Because the Lord, again, he's going to vindicate us. You see?
Yep.
That's right. I just want to real quick get this definition for persecution. In the Free Dictionary, it reads, let me jump down. It says, abuse, ill treatment, ill usage, maltreatment, cruel or inhumane treatment, right? It says oppression, subjugation, jumping down, victimization, abuse, torture, torment, oppression, tyranny, discrimination, right? So these are all things that we're about to face, right? Tyrannization, going into the draconian laws and things of that nature, right?
Yeah.
Maltreatment, mistreatment. So all these things, it goes into a deliberate or systematic or wanton affliction of physical or mental suffering by one or more persons in an attempt to force another person to yield information or to make a confession for any other reason, right? So that just going into the torture tactics as well. But it's all, they're doing these things physically and mentally and, the spiritual attacks as well, man, right? So, right, that persecution, we're going to be feeling it on all realms, man.
That's right. So now's the time, right? How you see brothers out there, right? We're closing up ranks, right? Because you got all kind of bug outs popping up all over the place, talking about some bringing guns, and being carnal, right? And scriptures tell you, right, that ye that live after the flesh, ye shall die, man, right? But we live, right, through the spirit and power of Yahweh by Shema Shai. So this is the main reason, right, why they're gonna hate us, man. You see, and we already got the one up on them because we know that this is gonna come. You see that, but because we got wisdom and knowledge, right? These are things that are gonna keep us stable in these times, man. You see, so I'll say it. We'll bring it on, Edom. All right, we're ready for you, man.
All right. If I can add right quick too, I got a precept, but I just want to add to that point.
Yes, sir.
When it comes to the spirit of Yahweh Shai, that's why they hate us. Because Yahweh Shai is the light of the world. All right, as we read in John, when you read further into that chapter, it goes into about how the light had entered into the world. All right. And these people, matter of fact, if I may get that, Baba Kushal.
You got it, brother. Nope. You got it.
I just want to add to that, you know what I'm saying? Because, again, it's all about Yahweh Shai. All right. When we come under that banner of following after the Lamb, whithersoever he goeth, all right, and being bought with a price, we're property of his.
Yeah.
Okay. So his property is going to receive the same persecution and disdain as he did. Right. Now, let me grab this right quick. John 15 and verse 22. If I had not come and spoken unto them, they had not had sin, but now they have no cloak for their sin. He that hateth me hated my Father also. So when Yahweh Shai came, he was that light. All right. And that light is permeating through the Akim that you see on the highways and hedges on the unicorn, prophesying of the downfall of Esau, Edom's hegemony. Right. And it's ultimately that vibration, right, that the world has disdain for. Okay. And I had another precept, if I may.
You got it, brother.
Right? Because pursuant to Revelations 19 and 10, right, we hold that testimony. Because what is it? The testimony of Yahweh Shai is the spirit of prophecy.
That's right.
That's why we see the promotion of prophecy We got all these scoffers and scorners, but what about the Christian churches?
Yeah.
The Catholic Church is out here molesting all these children and shit. There's no uprising,
Yep.
right? You got Muslim niggas just blowing themselves up and shit, But there's no retribution or disdain for their beliefs, right?
Yeah.
Because it's all about the testimony that we hold. It speaks against this society.
That's right.
Right? This is Jeremiah 5:31. The prophets prophesieth falsely, and the priests bear rule by their means. And my people love to have it so.
That's right.
And what will ye do in the end thereof? So by you rejecting this light, what's going to be the end of you? You Israelites, you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. By you not willing to go through the straight gate and endure this persecution, right? What's going to be the end of you, man? All right? Because look, you either going to follow one of two sides. Either you're going to follow after the light or follow yourself back into darkness, because anything that's not of Yahweh Shai is darkness, man.
That's right.
So if this is, again, as the brother Debar has said, bring it on, E.
That's right.
This is what you got to do. This is your lot in the story.
That's right. Hey man, the Lord great to bring out that damn what's the name of that bug spray, that damn zap or that raid, right? And just feeding off, the brother Atazawam, what he just said, our people, they hate the light, man. Right. So, I come from, the different kind of background where you cut the lights on in the kitchen. Right, and cockroaches, be all over, and as soon as you cut the light on, they start running back into, dark places and all of that, right? But us, right, through the spirit and power of Yahweh, it's like through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Shai, we're compelled, right, to come to that light, man. And here we are out there on the highways and byways trying to shine the light to everybody else. But most of these people out here, they're wicked, man. Right. As a matter of fact, scripture tell you that they call evil good and good evil, So when we bring out this truth, most of these people out here, they don't want to hear the truth, man. Right? Because Yahweh Shai, he is their ultimate light, and our people, they don't want to be in the light, man. Right? They rather remain in that dark place, you see, and you're gonna get hit with the raid, man. Right? And that's awesome. Going to the ICBM missiles, man. You see that? So again, we get ready to be persecuted in a big way, man. All right, and it's all good. I got a quick precept, if I may. This is the book of Saint Matthew, chapter 5, and I'm gonna start at verse 10. It reads, "Blessed are they which are persecuted for righteousness' sake." You see that? So scripture tell us that we're blessed, man, if we're persecuted for righteousness' sake. You see that? Continue on. It says, "For theirs is the kingdom of heaven." You see that? So if we're persecuted for righteousness' sake, right, Yahweh, we are of those first fruits, man. Right? It's going to be beamed up into them ships, man. Right? And be all right on this side. But, two-thirds of our people, guys got to go. It says, verse 11, "Blessed are ye when men shall revile you and persecute you, and shall say all manner of evil against you falsely for my name's sake." You see that? So we're going to be all right, man. All right? Because, again, it's not us that you're coming against. Right? You're coming against the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai. And man, oh man, how your judgment is going to come down. St. Matthew 5, verse 12, and it reads, "Rejoice and be exceedingly glad, for great is your reward in heaven. For so persecuted they the prophets which were before you." You see that? So, Yahweh Shai, right, all the other prophets, right, they were persecuted too, man, right? But it's okay because, the prophets, they're going to be blessed, man. You see? So, you brothers out there, they get persecuted and, have all kind of people say, stupid shit, right? That's not true against you, man. Don't worry about it, man. Right? You're blessed. You see?
I got a quick one for you, Devar.
Yes, sir.
It's Luke chapter 6, and I'll start in verse 21. It reads, "Blessed are ye that hunger now, for ye shall be filled. Blessed are ye that weep now, for ye shall laugh.
Mm-hmm.
Blessed are ye when men shall hate you, and when they shall separate you from their company, and shall
Mm-hmm.
reproach you, and cast you out cast out your name as evil for the Son of Man's sake. Right. So going into that persecution, right? It's a blessing, to be hated on this side, man. It's not gonna feel good. It's not supposed to feel good, right?
Yeah.
But like I said, those that weep will laugh, those that hunger shall be filled, man. Right?
Mm-hmm.
It's a blessing, for the world to separate themselves from you, because ultimately we're not of the world, man. As the brother had read, it says, "Rejoice ye in that day, and leap for joy. Behold, your reward is great in heaven. For in the like manner did their fathers unto the prophets." Right? So our forefathers and the prophets before us, they all went through this persecution, man. Right? Some had to lay their lives down for the sake of the ministry, man. Right? That's a lot that some brothers are gonna fall into. But
That's right.
it's the beauty of the scriptures is we get the comfort, and the understanding that you know uh, our works won't be in vain, man. Right? Whatever sacrifice we make won't be in vain. We'll be rewarded, for enduring unto the end.
That's right. That's right. So you pretty much get the point, man. Right? We're gonna be blessed. When you got these people out here, especially during the time of Jacob's trouble, and people are just coming on the comic board talking all kind of crazy shit. We're blessed, man. Right now, sometimes it does make us a little aggy, right? But when we stop and become spiritual, we know that, hey, man, we're doing something right, man. You see that? Because if we was out there, still smoking weeds, right, going out to punk ass nightclubs and all of that, the world would love us. But because we're, bringing out this truth, going into these scriptures, right, the world does not like that, man, at all. You see? And you brothers, you see how people 2/3 walk past you when we be out there at camp, man. Right? They give us this look of disdain. You see that? Because they hate us, man. All right. And even there are even certain guys that are among the circumcision or that know that they're Israelites, right? If they had it their way, right, they would put us to death, man. You see that? Because we, teach the 100% truth. You see? I got a quick precept if you brothers didn't have anything.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Okay. This is the book of 1 John chapter 4, and I'm gonna start at top verse 1. It says, "Beloved, believe not every spirit, but try the spirits, whether they are of the Most High." You see that? Most of these spirits out here today, they're not of the Most High, man. They're of the devil. Because many false prophets are gone out into the world. Now, I can't even keep track of how many of these bug outs are out here, man, breaking down the scriptures the wrong way. 1 John chapter 4, verse 2, and it reads, "Hereby know ye the spirit of the Most High. Every spirit that confesseth that Yahushua is come in the flesh," it's like it, that Yahushua Hamashiach is come in the flesh is of the Most High. You see that? And we confess, right, that Yahushua came in the flesh, man, right? But most people, they don't even believe in Hamashiach. You see that? Yahushua. Verse 3, "And every spirit that confesseth not that Yahushua and Mashiach is come in the flesh is not of the Most High." You see that? So these are the people that we're dealing with out here, brothers. All right, people, grown ass men and women out there putting on a Super Mario costumes, trying to, go to Halloween parties, man. All right, these people, they don't believe in Yahushua. You see that? Continuing on, it says, "And this is the spirit of the anti-Hamashiach." You see that? So a lot of people, right, they are in this spirit here. "Wherefore ye have heard that it should come, and even now already is in the world." You see that? I mean, all you gotta do is just take a, next time you ride up and down your street, just take a look at these people, man. All right, are they doing their best to, rehearse the righteous acts? Hell no. 1 John chapter 4, verse 4, "Ye are of the Most High, little children, and have overcome them, because greater is he that is in you than he that is in the world. They are of the world, Therefore speak they of the world, and the world heareth them. You see that? So, if we was of the world, right, the world will hear us, man. But because we're not of this world, right, the world don't want to hear shit that we got to say. Verse 6 is the point. We are of the Most High. He that knoweth the Most High heareth us. He that is not of the Most High heareth us not. Hereby ye know we the spirit of truth and the spirit of error. You see that? So again, this is one of the reasons why, right, that they're going to persecute us, man, right? Because we see how this world here is completely out of whack. You see that? Because we have the spirit of truth, and most people, they don't want to hear the truth, right? They want to hear lies and deceit. Scriptures tell you, prophesy not unto us right things, right, but prophesy unto us smooth things, prophesy deceits. So our people, right, they want to hear, a bunch of, 2/3 shit, right? So this is why they're going to come down on us, man. You see that? The prophets. You see?
Sure. I got that James 7:7 for you too.
Done.
Or John 7:7.
Done.
It reads, "The world cannot hate you, but me it hateth, because I testify of it that the works thereof are evil."
You got it, brother.
God, so just like DeBar is saying, man, right? The world hates us because we bring a testimony that is contrary to what's being pushed in this earth, man. Right? We're bringing the complete opposite vibration of what's going out here in Babylon the Great and across the world, man. So they're gonna come up against us because we're shaking things up, man. Right? Where things are going smooth and wickedness, once righteousness gets introduced, people start to get shaken up, man. Their confidence and their faith in what they once knew, to work, starts to wane, and they start to fight against, that foreign body, because as we go into often, our people don't know what righteousness looks like, man. Right?
Yeah.
They have no idea. They have no semblance of righteousness. So when it's promoted to them or presented to them, all right, they buck up against it, feverishly, man. It's not like white blood cells fighting off a virus.
Yeah, that's right. Can somebody grab 1 Peter chapter 4 and verse 14? Because again, I mean, it's we pretty much driving the point home. We're ready to be persecuted, man, and hated, right? Because all we do is just bring out the precepts, man. Right? You tell the average person, not to eat shrimp, pork, crabs, and lobsters. Right? They'll look at you crazy as shit. You guys are in a cult and all of that. Nah, man. Right? All we doing is we going to the scriptures, bringing them out, and see what it is this word here is sharp, man, powerful. You see that? Matter of fact, what's that precept there?
Hebrews 4:12.
Tom, I can read that real quick. Hebrews 4:12. I'm gonna read it. This is the book of Hebrews, chapter 4, verse 12. And it reads, Hebrews 4:12, "For the word of the Most High is quick and powerful and sharper than any two-edged sword, piercing even to the dividing asunder of soul and spirit." You see that? So when we bring out these precepts, right, rebuking the hell out of our people, right, they get cut in the spirit, man. You see that? Because our people, they don't want to hear, they don't want to get reproved, man. And scriptures say, he that often getting reproved, right, shall be destroyed without remedy. So this is the remedy for 2/3 of our people, man. All right, you're gonna be destroyed. You see, so it's gonna be another reason why the persecution is gonna come down, man. Continuing on, and it says, "And the joints and marrow, and a discerner of the thoughts and intents of the heart." You see that? So again, this is another reason why, right, we are going to be hated. We're going to be hated for this truth, man. You see? Somebody grab that precept.
I got it.
Okay, come on.
1 Peter chapter 4. I start at verse 13.
Yes, sir.
1 Peter chapter 4 and verse 13. "But rejoice in as much as ye are partakers of Hamashiach's sufferings."
Mm-hmm.
And that's something I want to point out. We are partakers of Hamashiach's sufferings.
That's right.
Yahweh Shai laid the framework for everything that we do.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, he is the prime example. Okay, of persecution and enduring persecution. Okay, wrongfully,
That's right.
and we're partaking in that suffering as he did.
Mm-hmm.
All right, as it tells us in Romans the 8th chapter, right, that we have to, if we want to be joint heirs, all right, we also have to partake in the sufferings, roughly paraphrasing.
That's right.
Okay. Continuing on, that when his glory shall be revealed, ye may be glad also with exceeding joy.
Mm-hmm.
Why is that? Because we partook in the sufferings, man.
That's right.
It puts a certain vibration under you. Okay. Because Yahweh Shai is in the heavens, he's hyped.
Yeah.
Okay. As are we. Verse 14. If ye be reproached for the name of Hamashiach, happy are ye.
Mm-hmm.
For
That's
the
right.
spirit. Hmm?
Oh, no, you got it, brother. You got it.
No, you speak on it if you want to, or you want me to keep going?
So I mean, just bringing out the precept, that the brother, in verse 14, the early part, man, right? Happy are ye, man. You see that are reproached. You see that? So, us brothers, we're going to be happy, right? Or you brothers out there, you guys should be happy if you're reproached, right, for calling and worshiping the names of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Scriptures say, blessed are ye when men shall hate you, man. You see,
Yeah.
so these people come against you. Don't worry about it, man. Right? I must say it again. The Lord is going to vindicate you, brothers, man. Right? When all hell break loose and they start gathering people up, and some brothers might get thrown in the concentration camps, don't worry, man. If you just call and worship on the names of Yahweh Shema Washai, happy are you, man. See? You got it.
I had a real quick precept, if I may.
Yep, you got it.
Going into that joy of taking and being a partaker in Hamashiach suffering, right? This is an example going all the way back to our apostles, right? Acts chapter 5. And I'm going to start at verse 41, but to give context as to what we're reading, when you read in this chapter, the apostles were in prison, and then they were brought forward in front of a council. Now, it goes on in verse 40. I'll just read 40 and then 41. It says, and to him they agreed, and when they had called the apostles and beaten them, they commanded that they should not speak in the name of Yahweh Shai and let them go. And they departed from the presence of the council, rejoicing that they were counted worthy to suffer shame for his name.
Ooh.
Okay. So the apostles of old, right? They took joy in getting whipped
Mm-hmm.
because why? That was a part of the story of what it was to be a follower of the Lamb.
That's right. That's right. And even when you go, to the 7 brothers and the mother, right? Even though they was, being destroyed, right? They still gave all praises to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. You see that? Because, they were reproached, right? For not, or for keeping the dietary law, man. Right? Esau wanted them to, eat swine's flesh, you see? But they said, hell no. Nah. You see that? So they was all happy. They took their death cheerfully, man. You see, so blessed are you, when people just start, talking shit about you and lying on you, man. Hey?
Yep. I'm gonna jump back to that First Peter.
Yes, sir.
4 and 14. It says, if you be reproached for the name of Hamashiach, happy are ye.
Mm-hmm.
For the spirit of glory and of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai resteth upon you. That's the point right there. It ain't you.
That's right.
You just you at the end of the day.
That's right.
It's the spirit that's on you, that's resting upon you, that's like got these other people's spirits like,
yeah,
I don't like this guy no more. Because what really changed?
Mm-hmm.
What really changed about you?
Right.
Yahweh Shai He was knocking at that door and you open.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only difference. Jake's still doing, the same things. The only things that have changed tie into the reforming of our minds to liken and fashion ourselves to what the Lord finds pleasing.
That's
You
right.
know, we still live regular lives.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's the spirit that's resting on us that Jake hates, man. That our people hate, that these heathen hate.
Yeah, that's why scriptures say, "Marvel not if the world hated you," man. Right? You can't take this as a surprise, right? You come into this understanding that people are gonna dislike the truth ultimately, man.
That's
People
right.
hated Yahweh Shai, people hate the Most High, right? And they show up by their actions every day, and with their spirit showing forth through us, right? We're gonna absorb that hate as well, man.
That's right. And I must say this, I mean, throughout Yahweh, right? That I changed through the spirit and power of Yahweh by Shemal Shai. But back when I was in the world, even then I didn't give a shit about what people thought about me, man. Right. But because I got this truth, wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, all right, and know the scriptures, how we're gonna be persecuted. I definitely don't care, man. All right. Even during that time, I'm still gonna give all praises to Yahweh by Shemi Hawashai. You see, so if you ask me, I don't give a damn what what these people out here think, man. You see, I got a quick precept, if I may, because ultimately this Schlocky.
And I was gonna say it's a little bit more here.
Okay, come, you got it, brother.
First Peter 4:14 in the latter. On their part, he is evil spoken of, but on your part, he is glorified.
Mm-hmm. You got it.
Yep. So we glorify Yahweh Bashim Al Shai, but these people they speak evil of Yahweh Bashim Al Shai, not knowing, what is truly good, man.
Yeah.
They see Yahweh Bashim Al Shai as evil. How could I serve a God that would do these things?
Yep.
And how could I do that?
Yep.
I can't eat pork.
Yep.
I can't be a Mo.
Yep.
That's how these people think, man.
That's right. God doesn't kill. Oh yeah, man. All right. Scripture tell you, scripture tell you that it's the Most High that brings all these things, or makes all these things happen. But because Jake doesn't have understanding, ultimately Yahweh Shai is not supping with them, right? These people, they have not answered the call, right? Because ultimately the Lord gave these people over, right, to being reprobates. You see that? Because he knew that they weren't right, man. All right. So blessed are you brothers that even had his truth. I did a lesson the other day called 2/3 can't read the spiritual tape measure, man. You see that? So you brothers out there, that can go through the precepts, break them down the 100% right way, right? You can read the spiritual tape measure, and most people on the job, they sitting there scratching their head because they can't figure it out. You see, because the spirit ain't dealing with them, man. Right? So this is another reason why they're gonna persecute us, man. Right? We tell people you can't be a part of the rainbow community. Oh hell yeah! Oh, they don't like that, man. You see, I got a quick precept. This is the book of Galatians, chapter 4, verse 16. It reads, "Am I therefore become your enemy because I tell you the truth?" You see that? And yeah, man. All right, we are these people's enemy, man. You see that? Because we tell them the truth. We don't tell them a bunch of shit that they want to hear. Right? We ain't out here telling these nasty ass women out there, you look cute with the umbrellas. Hell nah, man. We tell you look like trash. Right? These guys are still out here killing each other. Right? We don't tell them, keep killing. Nah, man. We tell you that the weapons of our warfare are not carnal. So they are going to hate us, man. Right? They're gonna hate us. It's why YouTube be shadow banning brothers' videos and all that, right? Because the word or YouTube doesn't want the word to get out, but ultimately it's the Lord that don't want these masses of people to hear the word, man. Because they knew, because the Lord knew that these people are going to reject the word. You see?
Okay. I got one for you.
Oh no, you got it, brother. Yeah.
God, this James chapter 4 and verse 4. Ye adulterers and adulteresses, know ye not that friendship of the world is enmity with the Most High? Whosoever therefore will be a friend of the world is the enemy of the Most High. So as the bar was going into, man, right? We're enemies of the world, right? But these people are enemies of Yahweh Bashem Shai, right? So, as we read in Revelation 12 and 17, when Esau comes to make war with the remnant of the seed, he's coming to make war with the believers, who have enmity with this world, right? But the rest of the world, they're going to war with Yahweh Bashem Shai. They're going to war against, the creator of the universe. So we're doing everything in our power to get on the good side, man. The winning side.
Yeah.
God.
And if I may add, that's like you playing a video game, right? And you got the top boss and all of that. You know damn well you can't beat a man. So 2/3 of our people are like ants, trying to come up against, the power. You are going to get crushed. You see that? Or the Lord just, blow you the hell away. And pretty much it's over for you, man. All right. So the best thing to do, right, is to come under the hegemony, right, of Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai. But just know, right, that it's a big possibility, right, that you could be persecuted. But don't worry about it, man. Blessed are ye, man.
Right.
Yeah. I got another one, if I may.
God.
Let me see. 1 John chapter 3. Verse 13, jump straight to the point. It says, marvel not, my brethren, if the world hates you. You see that? Very straight to the point, right? Don't marvel, right, if the world hates you, man. Right? Take it cheerfully, man. You see? And let me see here.
Hey, was it Acts 14 and 22? Through much tribulation, we make it to the kingdom, roughly paraphrasing, man. So it's a requirement, that we go through these things. All right, persecution is just another piece of the puzzle, really, man. Right, but to get the whole picture, right, you understand that you got to go through that persecution, man. You got to go through that tribulation. You got to go through those fiery trials. All these things that brothers are going to be faced with, all these various tests, right, and just staying on the persecution, right, being separated from family, from friends, having the whole world come up against us, man, right? Because we're a small small number in the vastness of the world, man, right? So the majority of people on earth are gonna hate, hate brothers, man, hate you believers, hate you sisters, man, right?
Yeah.
But the blessing of the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding that we have is that we know these things are to come, and we know these things is just another hurdle that we have to get past, man.
That's right. That's right. Can somebody hold St. John, was it St. John chapter 17, verse 13 through 17? And while brother grabbed that, I'm gonna grab this. This is the book of 1 Timothy chapter 4, verse 10. It reads, for therefore we both labor and suffer reproach. Why, the bar? Because we trust in the living power. You see that? So yeah, man. All right, this is why we're gonna go through the things, right, that some brothers are getting ready to go through, right? This is the reason why we labor. You see that? Because we trust, right, in the Lord, man, Yahweh, why Yahweh Shai, which is the only begotten Son, man, who the word ignorantly calls God and Jesus. Continuing on, it says, who is the Savior of all men, especially of those that believe. You see that? So that's the point there, man. Right? Because we believe, right, we're going to be persecuted. Ain't nothing deep about it, so, just prepare your spirit for that, man, because you see in all the prophecies, right? Prophecies are popping off like popcorn, man. You see? Did the brother did the brother grab that St. John 17? And after that, that's pretty much all I had.
I got it. St. John chapter 17 and verse 13. Red letter Yahweh Shai speaking, and now come I to thee. And these things I speak in the world, that they might have my joy fulfilled in themselves. I have given them thy word, and the world hath hated them, because they are not of the world, even as I am not of the world.
That's right. So the world, right, it pretty much hated Yahweh Shai, so it's gonna hate us too, man. You see, and we're out here teaching the word, right? Yahweh Ratazah, right, the 100% truth, and the world hates us, man, right? And again, it's not because they hate us, right? They hate the spirit that we come in. You see, you got it, brother.
Yep. You want me to keep going on that?
Yes, sir.
Verse 15, I pray not that thou shouldest take them out of the world, but that thou shouldest keep them from the evil.
That's right.
They are not of the world, even as I am not of the world.
That's right. So we're not of the world, man. Just like how Yahweh Shai, right, was not of the world, man. All right. And again, this is why the world hates us, man. You see, but it's a beautiful thing, man. You really got to stop and think about that, man. All right. These people hate you, and they, go through different measures to hide your lessons, or you try to talk to an average person, just a little bit, but right now, we're definitely in the time, being circumspect. You can't just, talk to anybody, but I'm pretty sure you brothers try to talk to people in the past and they just can't get it, or they don't want to be your friend no more. Don't worry, man. You see that? Don't worry, because, you should know that the Lord is dealing with you. You see that? Because you were chosen out of the world, man. While the rest of these people, you're dealing with a bunch of demons here, man. You see? You keep going, brother. Shalaki.
Verse 18.
Read verse 17.
God, Salakia.
No, you are right.
17 and 17. Sanctify them through thy truth. Thy word is truth.
That's right, man. Because this word is truth, right? This is, again, the main reason, right, why we are going to be hated for this truth. You see, our people, they don't want to hear truth. They want to, wallow around in their wickedness, man. You see? So, that was pretty much the point, man. Just something real quick through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. Unless you brothers got anything else, bring it up.
I had 2 precepts and a definition. Because as the lesson is titled, hated for this truth, and as we just read in John 17 and 17, it says, sanctify them through thy truth. Thy word is truth. Could a brother hold John 8 and 32, and then another brother hold 2 Ezra 6 and 28? If you look up the definition of truth in the Free Dictionary, it goes into reality. So this word is reality.
That's right.
Okay? It snaps you out of this whole delusion that the rest of the world is entrapped in, and you start to see things for what they really are.
Yeah.
In a world where you have censorship, you have all of these ploys to manufacture consent through different mediums. It's all a play of trying to control people to not accept what's real, and what's real is the way of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. That's why we see the fashion of this world is leaning toward what? Artificial this, augmented this. This whole world is a farce, man.
Yeah.
A pseudo kingdom.
That's right. This is
John.
Yep, this is the book of St. John, chapter 8, verse 32, straight to the point. And ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free.
Right. Ye shall know the truth. You will know reality. And once you come to grips with reality, it frees you from this perpetual life of sin that's been promoted to you as the way to live.
That's right.
The way to excel, the way to operate. As the brother Corner Walker said, our people, they haven't seen righteousness.
Yeah.
But once they see it and we act upon it, we start operating differently because it's freed us.
That's
through
right.
the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. And that's where that hatred comes in. Because now we're walking in a world full of sin, a world full of lies, and we are exemplifying the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. And we are a light, a beacon.
That's right.
Okay, a beacon of light in in gross darkness, man.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
You grab that second
Okay,
Ezra?
second Ezra.
Yes, sir.
Okay. It's the book of Second Ezra, chapter 6, and verse 28. As for faith, it shall flourish. Corruption shall be overcome,
Right.
and the
So it
truth.
says, for faith, it shall flourish.
Mm-hmm.
You got the men on the highways and hedges, Isaiah 58:1, right? Crying aloud as a trumpet, letting our people know of their sins. And these people, the people that control society, they feed off of the people's ignorance.
Yeah.
They feed off of the Israelites' faithlessness, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's how they able to keep the gears running on Babylon.
That's
As
right.
long as Jake is being simple, they can keep this shit pumping. But
Yeah.
now the faith is flourishing, and now we're starting to see the clash, that disdain for people that are actually rehearsing the righteous acts, right? Leaning into Yahweh Shai, right? And not leaning upon Edom any
Yeah.
longer. Those that smote us, as it tells us in Isaiah 10:20. Keep reading.
As for faith, it shall flourish. Corruption shall be overcome, and the truth, which has been so long without fruit, shall be declared.
Right, the reality of things is being made manifest in the last days, man. All right, as it tells us in the book of Daniel, the 12th chapter, that knowledge shall be increased.
Mm-hmm.
This truth is going out. Reality is becoming more and more prevalent. Okay, and that's the state of the world, and the world is hating the truth. Ultimately, they really hate Yahweh Shai.
Yeah.
Okay, because as we just read in John, it said, "Thy word is truth," and we know that the word is who? Pursuing to John the 1st chapter,
Mm-hmm.
it's Yahweh Shai.
That's right. That's
Just
right.
wanted to add that.
Come. One of you brothers, if you didn't have anything else, take us on home.
So like it. I'm gonna grab this real quick.
No, you all right, brother.
This is the book of 2 Corinthians, chapter 1. And I'll start in verse 3. It reads, Blessed be the Most High, even the Father of our Lord, Yahweh Shah HaMashiach, the Father of mercies, and the power of all comfort, who comfort us in all our tribulation, right? Because we're about to face great tribulation, great persecution, right? The world coming up against brothers, man. It says, that we may be able to comfort them which are in any trouble by the comfort wherewith we ourselves are comforted of the Most High, right? So these things work hand in hand, right? Brothers comfort each other, and that comfort comes back on us, man. And it's all through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. It says, for as the sufferings of Hamashiach abound in us, right? So as brothers have been going into, we're going to share those same sufferings, man. We're going to share those same persecutions. It says, for as the sufferings of Hamashiach abound in us, so our consolation also aboundeth by Hamashiach, right? So that consolation going into, that comfort and that ultimate reward that we have on the end of this thing, man.
Mm-hmm.
Because we get comforted in understanding, the latter end. The majority of Jake, they don't know what the latter end is of their actions. So that's why they continue on in wickedness. But us understanding the latter end, we know that if we continue on a righteous path, right, we're going to be those joint heirs. It says, and whether we be afflicted, it is for our consolation and salvation, which is effectual in the enduring of the same sufferings which we also suffer, or whether we be comforted, it is for your consolation and salvation. And our hope of you is steadfast, knowing that as ye are partakers of the sufferings, so shall ye also be of the consolation. Right? So just harping on that again, we have to go through these things, man. So as we see things intensifying, as we see, the persecution mounting up, right? Esau coming in as a flood against the believers, right? We understand that in order to get to our prize, we got to go through these times of trouble, man. Right? There's no way around it. There's no, hopping the fence, right? There's no sneaking around. You have to go through the thick of it, man. right? In order to get to the that the eventual kingdom, man.
That's right. Scripture say, enter ye in at the straight gate. You see that?
Mhm.
And that word straight goes back to what? Difficulty, man. All right. So when you came into this thing, no one ever said that it was going to be easy.
Right.
You see? So going back to the title of the lesson, we are going to be hated for this truth, plain and simple. You see that? You know, one of you brothers, do the honors.
Kind. So hey, we pray that lesson was edifying through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. We want to close by giving all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai Bashem Hakodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule well and teach well, being great examples to his younger brothers, and peace and blessings to the hopeful elect, pushing this word with all truth, righteousness, and sincerity. Shalom, shalom,
Shalom.
Shalom.
shalom.